Thank you very much. Boy, what a crowd. What a crowd. And you've got thousands and thousands of people standing outside trying to get in. It's amazing. It's amazing. And you know, when I came over, I was just watching the television. I watched one of the commentators say that we have a few thousand people here. A few thousand. You know what a few thousand people? That means 3,000 people. He said, yeah, we have a few thousand people. And I said, oh, these people, forget it. This is not a few thousand. To me, a few thousand is 3. This is no 3. This is 13 or 15, but this is no 3. And this is 20 if we get them in. So we'll try getting them in, but let's start, right? Thank you, everybody, for being here. In 12 days, we are going to win Ohio, and we are going to win back the White House. Believe me. It's about time. A brand new poll. I love the good polls when they're accurate, even if they're against me, which aren't too many against us, right, if they're accurate. But a brand new poll just came out from Remington Research, highly respected, has us 4 points up in Ohio. And we're leading in Florida, and we're leading in Iowa, and we're leading in a lot of places. They're starting to get very nervous, the press. The dishonest media, world's most dishonest people. I'm trying to figure out who is more dishonest, crooked Hillary Clinton or the media? I'm not sure. That's a close one. Early voting, right? Everybody, did you vote? Did you vote yet? Early voting is underway, so make sure to get out and vote, right? Who's voted? Who has voted? Whoa. That's great. So get out and vote. And you know November 8th is your last day, but if you do it before then, that's good too. And I love Ohio. I worked in Ohio. You know, I worked here. At the very beginning of my career, I worked in Ohio, in Cincinnati, and I'll tell you what, I love the people of Ohio. And I was right next to Kentucky, and I'd go across the line. I love the people of Kentucky. They've been so great too, right? Yeah, come on. 75% of the American people think our country is on the wrong track, which certainly is. Who are the other 25%? Who are these people? 25% think we're on the right track? We're going to fix it, and we're going to get our country back on the right track very, very fast. Real change begins with immediately replacing and repealing Obamacare. Disaster. It's been a disaster from the day it was approved. It should have never been approved. It was approved by lies. You can keep your doctor, lie. You can keep your plan, lie. 28 times he said, keep your doctor, keep your plan. All lies. It has just been announced that Americans are going to experience another massive double-digit hike in Obamacare premiums, including an 11, think of this one. If you live in the great state of Arizona, which not too many of, who goes to Arizona? It's a great place. 116% increase in the premiums. You live in Arizona, oh, don't smile, because you know what? It's going to happen to you too. It's going to happen. It is a total catastrophe, Obamacare in this country. And Hillary Clinton wants to keep it and make it even more expensive, and it's never going to work. Even Bill Clinton admitted that Obamacare is the craziest thing in the world, where people wind up with their premiums doubled and their coverage cut in half. No good. Job-killing Obamacare is just one more way. The system is rigged. Our system is rigged. Clinton wants to double down on Obamacare, destroying American health care forever. And that's what's happening. You see it. Does everybody agree? I mean, that hasn't. You agree. Just this year, Hillary Clinton declared that Obamacare is one of the greatest accomplishments of President Obama, of the Democratic Party, and of our country. Can you believe it? And this is who you're going to have as president? I don't think so. She's got bad judgment. Remember Bernie Sanders? Said she's got bad judgment. She does. Here in Ohio, another 5 insurance companies are dropping out of Obamacare. They're out, which means you don't have many left to negotiate with, folks. Good luck. That means all of the residents covered by plans from these companies will be getting cancellation notices very soon. It is catastrophic. Replacing Obamacare is one of the single most important reasons why we want to win on November 8th. Real change also means getting rid of the corruption in Washington. Crooked Hillary Clinton bleached and deleted 33,000 emails after a congressional subpoena, lied to Congress under oath, and then made 13 iPhones disappear, some with a hammer. Unbelievable. Who here has gotten rid of their phones with a hammer? Anybody in the room? Boy, this place is packed. That person? Why? How come? What business are you in, sir? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Now, in another new report, we're learning that Hillary Clinton's State Department wasted hundreds of millions of dollars of your hard-earned taxpayer spending on a wild bunch of things. Here are some of the kinds of shocking revelations about Hillary's spending habits. These are all State Department expenditures during her tenure. $5.4 million on a no-bid contract for crystal stemware. $167.5 million on cost overruns at the embassy in Afghanistan. Over $200 million on mostly unused police training facilities in Iraq. $79,000 to buy copies of President Obama's books. Wonderful. Wonderful deal. $53 to polish marble at the Brazilian embassy. That's a great deal. $630,000 to try and make the State... Oh, this is a good one. To try and make the State Department Facebook pages more popular. Doesn't she understand? You need personality to do that. Not money. You need personality. Not a lot of personality there. Even though she'd get millions of dollars to make speeches. I tell you what, that wasn't a good deal. $216,000 to hire an event planner for a 4th of July party in Madrid. $88,000 to send 3 comedians to India. These are the things. More than $250,000 to purchase art in Mexico, where they're taking our companies and our jobs. Now we're buying art. We are going to build the wall 100%, and Mexico is going to pay for the wall. Don't worry about it. And $410,000 to purchase art in China. The elites in government, like Hillary Clinton, believe they're entitled to do whatever they want. Hillary Clinton has never earned an honest dollar. Well, I think that's really, hey, let's put it this way. What she's done to our country is a disgrace, and she should be ashamed of herself. She lives the high life at your expense, making money off the rigged system, and it is a rigged system. Are you starting to agree with me about the rigged system? This is an election between the small handful of people who benefit from the corrupt system and the great majority of American citizens who are the victims of that same corruption. Those who benefit from the corruption will say and do anything to keep it the way it is. They don't want change. Washington insiders, including the corrupt media, they are so dishonest, look down on hardworking people who make a very honest and, really a fought-for living. And it's tough. It's tough when our country allows your companies to all leave and fire everybody. Pretty tough, isn't it? The corrupt political class takes pride in ripping off the American people. Now these same elites, the people who brought us every disastrous foreign war, all of these horrible wars that they never win. We go into wars, they never win the wars. They just go on forever. Disastrous. And then they brought us these horrible trade deals, are spending millions to try to put Hillary in the White House so she can keep the deal going on and keep what we really love about our country, the greatness of our country, from the American people. It's not going to happen longer. November 8th, everybody. Hillary Clinton said she left the White House dead broke, and now they're worth over $200 million. They didn't create anything, produce anything, invent anything. All they did was sell favors, sell access, and sell out the American worker. Uranium is right. Uranium to Russia. He just said uranium, uranium to Russia. Hillary even sold out our nation's security with her illegal private server, knowing full well it would put you and
I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Thank you very much. Boy, what a crowd. What a crowd. Which aren't too many against us, right, if they're accurate. But a brand new poll just came out from Remington Research, highly respected, has us 4 points up in Ohio. And we're leading in Florida, and we're leading in Iowa, and we're leading in a lot of places. And you've got thousands and thousands of people standing outside trying to get in. It's amazing. It's amazing. And when I came over, I was just watching the television. I watched one of the commentators say that we have a few thousand people here. A few thousand. You know what a few thousand people? That means 3,000 people. He said, yeah, we have a few thousand people. And I said, oh, these people, forget it. This is not a few thousand. To me, a few thousand is 3. This is no 3. This is 13 or 15, but this is no 3. And this is 20 if we get them in. So we'll try getting them in, but let's start, right? Thank you, everybody, for being here. In 12 days, we are going to win Ohio, and we are going to win back the White House. Believe me. It's about time. A brand new poll. I love the good polls when they're accurate, even if they're against me.